Another chub? That's a trout. That's a trout. That's a brook. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm right now just getting some gas. Right behind me is my brother James, and him and I are gonna go to Franklin County. Today's episode on all county tour. Originally last episode, we were gonna go to Juniata, but it was raining all weekend. We couldn't actually go out and film because of the camera gear. We looked at the map and we noticed that Franklin is one of also the counties that we still have to hit. That said, it should be a fun day. We're gonna go after some wild trout in Class A wild trout streams with the fly rod. It should be a good day. It should be great. So for those of you that are interested, if you have an Instagram or a Facebook or whatever it might be, and you want to stay tuned on what we're filming next or where we're going that particular day, that particular weekend, you can follow me on Instagram or even James' Instagram. Gonna be both down below, also on the screen. But I post stories on our kind of adventures that aren't typically found in the actual episode in itself. It's a way for you guys to stay in contact with where we're going and maybe update on if you are in the county that I'm going to next or know a little bit about the county that I'm going to next. I love going out here, having an adventure with the people that I'm with. You know, it's part of the enjoyment of everything. Except that prison. It looks kind of an abandoned. It's abandoned, dude. Did it say it was abandoned? No, I'm gonna say it's abandoned. I just pulled off to a kind of like a state game land, state forest parking lot. I'm just gonna check the map to see if it has anything good here. But I will say that Franklin County has a few wild trout streams, Class A trout streams. And most of it aren't very long, aren't very big. So we got to kind of look through them here carefully.
So for today, I'm going to start with a black weenie. Typically, I'd like to use the green weenie. That's pretty much my favorite fly in PA here. But black on a slightly off-colored water tends to work better. So that's what I'm going to start with today.
Green weenie, black weenie, maybe a little typical nip or whatever, but it could work. Dude, give me something. This is going to be... This is cool. Oh, this is cool. The water's a little off, but you know what? Perfect for sneaking in. Fill in the hole. James, that's a freaking nice fish, dude. I just fell in a giant hole. Slow. Nice. Dude. Heck yes, dude. Heck yes.
Oh. We got our first fish of the day. After fishing for a long time, felt like there was nothing. We weren't having much luck. Very nice fish. Came to this deep hole right here. Very deep. Extremely deep. WYATT actually
I fell in. I didn't realize how deep it was because you can't see. And I thought it was only like a foot, 2 foot deep. And I slipped in and went all the way up almost above my waders. It was so funny. But anyways, I thought James caught like a giant. And that's a wild trout too, James.
Very big trout.
That's a wild rainbow. Absolutely gorgeous.
Gotta get him out here. There he goes.
James, yeah. That's what we came here for, dude. possibility we might even catch some more here this afternoon.
Oh yeah.
It's good. Got one. Trout. On film, baby. Oh, it's a chub! Shucks! Right now, James has the fly that's working, so we're trying to capitalize on him fishing the better holes if we how possible. I am using one, but it's pretty scrappy. It's not much of a fly left. It's a piece of yarn, but fish are liking his, and we're gonna keep on using it, so see what happens. That was a trout? Big one? Big one? Did you see him? Like how big?
An okay one.
Another chub? That's a trout. That's a trout. That's a brook.
Look at the color of this.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him.
I just missed a bigger fish. Looked like a rainbow in the water. Next cast in, this little guy hits. Wasn't positive it was a trout. Thought it was a chub first, but nice little brookie. Got some pretty good colors on it too. He swam right through the hole in the net.
That's awesome though, dude. And that, again.
I mean, the one I missed was okay.
That's a good cast. I like that cast right there. Floated right underneath that.
Fish?
There he is.
A little brook?
It's a little brook.
Another little brookie.
That's still fun though.
Yeah. This guy isn't quite colored up yet.
No, but they're all wild, and that's what.
No, but I mean like for the spawning season.
Hey, that's awesome.
Really nice fish. And the holes in the net.
Well, I guess he
slipped. He slipped through too. Tiny fish,
guys,
man.
that's just fun. I highly encourage you guys, if you are in one county and you are new to fly fishing, or even if you have somebody that knows fly fishing or whatever it might be, give it a try. It's a completely different way of approaching these wild trout, and there's something neat about catching a wild trout on a fly that imitates what a bug or whatever it might be, especially when it's homemade. We make these little green weenies, and maybe they're simple. You guys should try them too. We'll make a video about it sometime, but a lot of people know about them, and it's just an awesome time. James, are you back in there, try to catch another one?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Let's see what we can do. Another one? Another little brookie, dude. Yep. They are in here like you would not believe. This is so great.
This net's almost too big for them. The holes at least. There we go, unhooked. Beautiful little trout. Brook trout. There he goes, he swam out. These nets just got too big of holes for these tiny little brook trout.
But hey, there's nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah.
They're catching trout, we're having fun, and that's just, it makes the trip. Guys, if you are not subscribed to this channel, it's WYATT Weaver, just a basic channel, nothing too special. But what we're doing right now is a series called All County Tour. What we're doing with that tour, if you are new to the channel, is essentially fly fishing or fishing in general in every county in the state of Pennsylvania. Right now, we're working on fly fishing for wild trout in Class A trout streams. Eventually, we might work out of that and fish into bigger tributaries, especially as they get stocked. Maybe other YouTubers will fish with us as well. So if you are a YouTuber seeing this video and you would like to fish with us or sometime maybe down in the future or whatever that might be, write down the comment down below what county you're from or what county you would love to fish at. We've only accomplished 3 counties. So earlier the better that you get on that list. of maybe counties that you would like to fish with me, or join together, collab a little bit. Let me know down below, or you can follow us on Instagram. Instagram's going to be down below as well. But more importantly, why are we doing this? Why are we going in every county across the state of Pennsylvania? I believe it's for a couple reasons. Obviously, the reason we both, James and I, and a few other people I fish with, such as my cousin David, absolutely love fly fishing. We love going out and having an adventure, exploring new parts of Pennsylvania we've never been before. But second to that, we get to meet people that were out here in different counties, exploring different views and having a different experience each time. Although it's the same experience, it's different experience, different memories each time we visit a new stream that we have never seen in our entire life. Additional to that, James and I aren't the best fly fishermen in the world. We know very minimal in comparison to people that have been doing this for years upon years upon years. We know some flies, but we are still new to learning the different flies and different nymphs that are out there and the seasons that come with that. So if you guys are obviously more knowledgeable than maybe we are, write down in the bottom description down below maybe flies that you would recommend for us using, fly, nymph, streamer, or whatever it might be, dry fly, that we can use, and maybe the season that it's used in. We would love to have as much help as we possibly can, especially when we are going to new body of water. We pretty much only know what we know except for research, so it's a little tricky. This hole might get fished a lot too. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's a good hole too. Last cast. Ha! Little brook. What? Yeah, buddy. He's taking line. He's taking line. Last cast. Come on, buddy. This rod's way too big for these small trout. You yank him out of the water, so you be kind of careful with your hook set, but at the same time, you never know if it's gonna be a big fish or not, so it's hard to say. You don't want to yank him out in the first place, but be very careful with him. Oh! There she goes. On the green. Dude, that's nice. That's nice. All right, let's go ahead. Get you on the fish, James. That's cool. As we come towards the end of our day of fishing in Franklin, I thought now's the perfect time to share this week's words of encouragement. Today we're looking at Ephesians 4:32. It says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as in Christ God forgave you." You know, being kind, having compassion, and forgiveness towards others isn't always the easiest. It might even seem like the last thing you would want to do, especially after a fight with, let's say, a little brother. Though I will say, from past experience, when I had applied this wisdom, the outcome proved to make my relationship with people even stronger. Alright guys, so James and I made it back to the truck. We are wrapping it up. We have an hour and 45 minutes head back to Lancaster County where we live. All in all, it was a great day here in Franklin. It's kind of unexpected. I mean, you always want to expect to have a great day, but at least the fish for James was pretty unexpected. I know we were specifically targeting brook trout, and for us to see that rainbow was kind of something special, including me falling in the water, which is always an interesting time when that happens. All in all, I would say that Franklin County is an absolutely beautiful county. The scenery is something that just blew me away, especially when I was coming here this morning when the rain was coming down. Everything was just glowing. It seemed everything was just amazing. James, what was your thoughts of the day?
I don't know, it was a great day. I got to be out here with my brother, and it's just something fun that I like to do. Fishing has been an amazing part of life, so you guys need to come out here and enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really any county. If you guys live in any county across the state of Pennsylvania, I would say go ahead and look up some streams near your place. We've always looked up streams online. That's kind of how we found out. I know FishBrain's a popular app. If you guys use that, you could probably find some good wild trout streams on there. I would say next county, it's probably going to be Mifflin County. If you guys want to subscribe, you can stay tuned if we're coming to the county near you. But then, until next time, have a good one, guys.